Whoa! Whoa! Alright guys, Papa Pepper with Mama Pepper here on the Abundant Harvest Homestead once again. Got our little sweetie bell pepper with us today, and we've got some quail. And today is a special day for these quail. How long ago did we get these?
I think we've had them for almost about a year, perhaps. Maybe
I think it's been two.
Maybe 2 years.
We might have had these quail for 2 years already. We picked them up from a friend, Armadillo Creek, up in Missouri. Traded some rabbits for some quail, so a pretty good trade. And originally we got, I think, around 30. The cool thing was, you know, they were laying eggs on the way home already. All right, guys, Papa Pepper here, roadside. Monster truck back there. And driving back from Armadillo Creek, we did a trade, some rabbits for some quail. And also we're driving, he says, Dad, they're laying eggs already. They're laying eggs already? He says, yeah. If you look, we already got 7 eggs. I mean, we ain't had these things but an hour. And, well, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty prolific to have 7 eggs on the way home already. And we'll see how many more we got. Plus, did some last minute swaps too. He had wanted some pawpaws, and of course they picked up some seedlings for us out in the truck. So I opened one up, gave him some seedlings and some pawpaws, and Mr. Armadillo Creek gave Monster Truck a whole tray of 18 eggs anyway. But now we're making our own on the way home, guys. That is cool. That is exciting, don't you think, son? How you like them quail? What do they say? So
That was pretty cool.
they've They've been consistently laying eggs since then. We've eaten some of the quail. We've definitely enjoyed eating the eggs. And we even tried some incubation. But today is a day where, what are we doing with these quail?
We're going to pass them on to someone else.
So we're actually going to sell the remainder of our quail to one of our neighbors. One thing that's happening is we're taking about a 9 or 10 day camping trip here. So we're just trying to, you know, put some of the roosters into freezer camp, get rid of some of the ones we don't need, and kind of go from there. Drop the workload that others are going to have to deal with in our absence. We're going to have some people watching for us. But then also, we've got ducks, we've got guineas, we've got chickens, and we've got quail. So quail are going to be the one that we decide not to have right now. And what are some of the reasons behind that?
Well, we really do enjoy their eggs, but if we have our chicken eggs right now, those are kind of doing it for us. And it's kind of a little bit of an extra thing for us. We haven't been able to have them reproduce for us. What am I trying to say here?
Yeah,
we were trying to incubate eggs. We didn't. We got one.
Uno.
That was about it, and so it's just not a good time for us right now to keep trying, I guess. We're going to wait till maybe later to bring them back onto our homestead, but we really have enjoyed them a lot, and we're thankful. Thank you, Armadillo Creek, for trading with us. This was really cool to have them. This was our first time having them in all our life. We had we didn't have any quail before, so really neat animal to have, and would definitely like to have them again in better timing for us.
So here's a better look at those eggs. There you go. Those are those little eggs. And the thing about the eggs is our guineas lay eggs that we can eat, and they will go broody and hatch them out. Our chickens lay eggs that we can eat, and they go broody and we'll hatch them out. Our ducks lay eggs that we can eat, and they go broody and hatch them out. And we can put our guinea eggs under our chickens, or our duck eggs under our guinea. You know, we can switch them all around. So we've got 3 different types of poultry already that can reproduce on their own. These ones can't really reproduce on their own. We do love the meat. We do like the eggs. They've been good for us, but it's just one more chore that we're just going to kind of cross off our list for right now. And we don't mind trying everything and then sticking with what works really well for us. These guys have been great. Sometimes they're in this little quail barn behind us. Sometimes they're out in our pastures in some kind of like chicken tractor type things we made. Definitely love them. Definitely gonna have them again, I believe, on our homestead, and probably try to just dial in our incubation skills, do them in bulk, run a whole bunch of them through the course of a year, and maybe make some little quail runs here somewhere by our poultry area. But for right now, these guys are going to a new home. So we've got a couple males and a good handful of females. Our neighbor and his brother have been talking about getting some quail for a while. He does some things in the fair too, so he's just looking at something else he can do. And he's actually waiting for them right now. So we're going to get them packed up and get them carried over. Anything else you want to say?
I'm going to miss them. I really enjoy their little eggs. You know, they're great for hard boiling them for the kids and just a nice little snack just to add to our table. So I'm going to miss them.
And I think with the boiling, you boil the eggs for 2 minutes, drop them in ice water, and that's it. They're hard boiled. And Monster Truck actually found out when we were doing a bunch for pickled quail eggs, if you just grab them and kind of roll them across the table with some pressure on them and go crunch them all the way up, that then the whole skin, the whole shell peels off really easily. So that was a very cool thing to learn.
Yeah. And then just even just fry them up. You know, one thing I do is just give them a crack on the tip here, and then I just kind of break that whole top off and rip it off, and then kind of shake the egg yolk out to fry them up. You know, you can fry 5 of them up together in a bunch and flip them all over.
Right.
Monster Truck like that. So. And
a cool thing that this is going to give us the opportunity to do too is when I made our quail cages, I didn't make them very good, and they weren't snake proof or mouse proof. What I need to do is make some with hardware cloth that the mice just can't run and get all the food and water they want, and that the snakes just can't crawl in and eat these, because they'll crawl in, swallow one sometimes, and then be stuck inside the cage. That's happened to us before. All right, guys, Papa Pepper here this morning. Just got a call from my wife. Oh yeah. And we lost 2 quail this morning. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got black rat snake. Oh, maybe we only lost 1. It's a good sized snake. You want to do that? Okay. Who's got head? Okay. Who's got tail? Can you pull that for me, child?
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, actually one's out. I wonder where it came out of. Hey, spread that out once, kids. Yeah, so big black rat snake. And you can see we got one right here. One's on the loose. It might throw it up. Sometimes if you catch a snake right after it has a meal like that, he regurgitates. But what is he? We're 4 feet long. Good big lump. Just ate a quail.
Yep, we've had that several times, so that was another good reason to just let them go for right now and wait till we have more snake-proof and mice-proof homes for them, so that we can keep their number, because our numbers have gone down with them because of the snakes.
And then these are, I think, one of the more expensive ones to feed too. So if the mice are in there grabbing the stuff the whole time, that's just one more problem that we don't need to have, but we're dealing with because of something we didn't foresee heading into it. That now we have that information we can apply next time and then do an even better job. All right, guys. Say goodbye to the quail.
Until next time.
Pop out.
Mom out.